I will free myself from you, yeah.
Hey guys, this is Numbskull reporting to you live from the arena. Today I have a Jund deck that I put together. It's some Jund Midrange, and we're going to play a couple games with it, see how it runs, and see if we think it's good enough for competitive play. So we'll go right into it. I'm going to show you the deck, and then I'll show you some of the games that we've played, and then we'll wrap it up with our final thoughts for how the gameplay went, and if we think it's any good. So we run this, technically it can be best of 1 or best of 3 in standard. To start us off, we have the Trespasser Sentinel, a 1/2 with reach for 1. We're going to tap an untapped creature that we control, and the Sentinel to add 1 mana of any color, so it helps us maybe get a color that we don't have yet when we're trying to play spells. We also have the Kessig Naturalist. It's a 2/2 for 2, and when it attacks, we're going to add a green or red, and that we don't lose that mana as our steps go throughout the turn. Next, we have Ranger class. When it comes out, we make a 2/2 wolf, and then we can level it up and add counters as our creatures attack. Then we can level it up one more time and look at the top card of our library, and then we can cast creature cards from the top of our library. Next, we have the Innkeeper. It's a 1/1 for 2. Comes out, makes a token. When another creature comes in, we're going to gain a life. We have Dragon's Fire. Basically, we can use it to deal 3 damage, or if we reveal a dragon, we can deal whatever that dragon's power is. We can deal the same amount of damage to whichever target creature or planeswalker. So as our Predator gets stronger, we can deal pretty significant damage, or we can just bump the 3 up to 4 by flashing the gold span. Next, we have Tovalar, Dyer Overlord. Get to draw cards when a wolf or werewolf deals combat damage to a player. And then if we have 3 or more wolves on the upkeep, we're going to transform them, and it's going to go to night. And then we're going to, start getting really good value out of our creatures. When it is night, we'll be able to pump up a wolf or werewolf and give it trample. Next, we have Florian, the Voldaren Scion. 3/3 for a 3 with first strike. Beginning of our post-combat main phase, we're going to look at the top X cards, where X is the total amount of life that the opponent's lost. Yes, damage counts as losing life, so that's important to remember. And then we're going to exile one of the cards. We're going to put the rest of the bottom of our library in a random order. We can play the card that we chose. Just has to be played that turn. So be careful when you do it. Make sure you have mana available when you do all that. Next, we have our Reckless Stormseeker, the 2/3 for a 3. Beginning of combat, we're going to give a creature +1/+0 and haste till end of turn. When it's night, it's going to be +2/+0 and trample and haste. In my opinion, this is actually better than the card just having haste, because it can give anybody haste. So it's almost like all of your creatures have haste in a way, as long as this is out. So it's kind of nice. As long as you only played 1 creature that turn, I guess I should say. Then we have our Graveyard Trespasser, the 3/3 for 3. Turns into a 4/4. Ward is the same on both sides for discarding a card. If it's day, when it attacks or enters, we can exile up to 2 creature cards and make them, up to 1 creature card and make them lose a life and we gain a life. If it's night, we're going to exile 2 and make them lose up to 2 and we gain up to 2. Just for however many is exiled that way. Then when it is night, it's also a 4/4. So very solid creature with a unique ability. We can keep stuff out of the graveyard, and then if we're going to be playing, is it decks, we can get those other spells out of the graveyard, get the Galvanics out, the Memory Deluge. If you're running against Leer, that's also helpful. So this card, with the current meta and the types of decks people are running, we didn't think it would be so useful, but because of what everybody else is playing, it is pretty useful. So then we have the Emerson Predator, the 3/3 flyer for 4, Vampire Dragon. When it becomes tapped, we're going to exile a card from a graveyard. Again, taking stuff out of the graveyard. It's going to be pretty useful. Then it's going to get a counter on it. And then we can sacrifice a creature and tap it to give this creature indestructible. Very helpful. Just make sure that it keeps getting bigger and bigger. We can, work that with the Dragon's Fire, or just, guarantee that we keep something on the battlefield and maybe survive a board wipe. Then we have the Goldspan Dragon, 4/4 flying haste for 5. When it attacks or becomes the target of a spell, we're going to make a treasure token. And then treasures we control. Basically, we're going to get 2 mana out of each treasure. So very useful. It does have to be the same color, though, so keep that in mind. Then going to the lands, just 2 of each color here for the basic lands. We do have 4 pathways, 3 of the Haunted Ridge, 4 more pathways, 4 more pathways, and then 3 Rockfall Vales. They have not yet released the, what is it? It would be, I think it's the black and green dual land from Innistrad. I believe that's coming out with Crimson Vow. So once that comes out, obviously we'll have other stuff to add, but we could add those lands as well. So this is the deck here. We're going to move into the gameplay and, see how it all looks. And we'll finish up with, our final thoughts. Pretty good hand. No 1 or 2 drops, but I mean, these are some very essential creatures, so I think we'll keep it. I'm gonna drop the mountain first. Yeah. Looks good. Comes in tapped. Okay. I guess this is the part where we get our green source, because now we can play the Sentinel. And they hit us with a portable hole. Okay, that's fine. Because now the 3 drops are coming, so... Did I mess that up? No. No, I didn't. Okay. Do they have a Fading Hope? Nope. No Fading Hope? Okay. Against Hugo David. Doesn't play anything. Alrighty then. Actually, let's do... They don't have a creature in the graveyard, but let's just get stuff out while we can. Maybe I should have attacked with Florian first, but we'll see. I'll just grab a land out of there. If they don't hit us with a Fading Hope, we'll see. Divide by 0. Okay, that's fine. So now we're going to play our land for the turn. I'm going to get the second red source because I want to get the Goldspan Dragon out if I perhaps get a land next turn. And are they really going to hit that with a reduced to memory? Is that their best option? It's not a great option. I think that's what they're going to do, though. Because, like, I don't get it, because how many creatures do they expect to have out that I'm gonna... Maybe they run Lear. Who knows? Oh, well, look at that. I got that red source anyway, but that's okay. Swing for 7. Diesel, what'd you show me?
Let's go.
That's pretty cool. Oh, Diesel, that's lit. That's lit. Okay. Okay. I'm liking that. Yeah, Diesel, I'll have to work on getting... They're gonna hate this. Yeah, the Fullerin 2 is good. All right, so that was a good first game. Pretty easy win with this. Yeah, we got our fire dragon out, the Goldspan dragon. So we're in good shape there. That was a great card. We're gonna move to the next one. Try another match here. See how this goes. All right. Is that every color I see in the starting hand? Love that for us. And a gold span? Wow, it's my lucky day. Let's make them think we're Gruul. Not gonna give away that we're running Jund yet. Foretell. Interesting. I'm gonna play the Swamp, and we're gonna hit him with the Stormseeker, I guess. And if they want to kill that, let them kill it. We're gonna get value out of the graveyard Trespasser. Maybe if we can eliminate one of their creatures. Okay. So is it Celestis? Okay. So maybe they just foretold an All-Runs Epiphany. Who knows? All right. We're gonna drop this as. I wish I could get another red source, but that's okay. We're gonna drop this as another green because I don't think I have anything that costs two black. Next, we'll give this guy haste and we'll swing in for 6. He has a Fading Hope. Hit us with the Celestis. Whatever. We did waste 4 mana, so that sucks, but we'll hit him for 2 still. Keep the pressure on. Okay, they have 3 mana now. Well, I guess we're gonna go. It's rough that we can't get the. They're not gonna have a creature in their graveyard, but. All right. I hate to add so many green sources. Yes, that's what we'll do. Maybe they have like a divide by 0. They can use this for the extra mana, or saw it coming. Okay, that's pretty good for them. We'll get out the Sentinel. We'll give that haste, and then we're gonna hit for 4. Second red source is really ideal right now. We'll see if we can get it. One, 2, 3, 4 mana, so that's pretty good. This is a really powerful card. I think it's highly underused. We're gonna do Ranger class first. Frostbite, okay. Kind of rough. Negate. Okay. Another Foretell. Okay. That's decent. They probably have a Fading Hope or something. We'll see. I don't like how much mana they have open for us to be trying to put out a gold span right now, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Let's play the Sentinel and see what they do. Then I'm going to move to combat. And we're going to get rid of Saw It Coming and the Negate. We're going to just stop their counter magic. And I don't even know if we really need to be messing with their graveyard, but we'll clear it out. It's fine. Okay. I'm cool with that. Kind of wish I wouldn't have played the Sentinel, because now it's going to become day. But they probably won't play a spell next turn, so it's fine. Get rid of 2 of these. One, two, three, four, five. So they did lose a land right there. They probably have another one in their hand, and they're going to play a All Runs Epiphany. Interesting. Wow, man. Another Saw It Coming. What do you know? There's the Epiphany. They didn't even have to foretell it. There's the Prismari. Isn't it crazy? This guy's name is Toast King. Yeah, I mean, this is game. I don't think I have board wipes in this. They're going to be able to hit for... Well, I can block with the... Okay, I mean, the Trespasser Sentinel has reach. That's something. But, I mean, we're pretty much... Alrighty, then. Oh, he made it night. That's interesting. So I think he has enough to yeah, I mean he can do the Faceless Haven, but I mean, hey, that's something. I mean, we're swinging with everything here. So he probably has like a bounce spell or something like that. Yeah. Yep. That's gonna do it. Well, I can't play this again, can I? Nope. Already in combat. Whatever. Yeah. He can kill whichever one he wants. And that'll do it. If he wouldn't have had another Fading Hope, I mean, that would have been something. But I don't know if that we would have had enough to... Would have been 5, 3, and 4. Yeah, actually, that would have been lethal, but he still would have had the Faceless Haven. So, all right, sounds good, Diesel. Take care, man. Thank you. All right, we're gonna call it 1-1 with that. Not the greatest, but hopefully we draw a land. No 1-drops, so it's okay to play that as a tapped land. Okay, cool. And now we will play the Naturalist as a 2-drop. Getting a black source would be nice, but we do have 2 3-drops, so I'm okay if we don't. Something for 2 mana. They have their own Naturalist. Pretty good value. guess it doesn't really matter, but... So we'll do... Thanks, David. I'm glad you had fun, man. Probably going to be streaming again on Saturday. I think I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. Maybe I'll film some more YouTube content if if I have enough time. I appreciate you coming through, though, man. Thank you. And don't forget that giveaway is going to start to happen, man. So, ELE gang. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you. Alright, so thankfully we had enough mana to play Tovalar there, so that was pretty clean. They didn't block our Naturalists, so that's good. They probably have plans of their own to tap these guys, and then, they're going to possibly add 2 right here. Or maybe they'll add those in main phase 2 and see. Going to give him haste. He's attacking also. No, he's not. He's attacking. Okay. I guess he has to attack to give them what they want. I just hope that they don't have burn. Yeah, there's burn. Okay. Well, we felt the burn. There's our black source. And there is the Emerson Predator. Outstanding. Gain a life. And I'm going to not attack. I want to be able to have as many creatures to sacrifice for the Predator as I can. Okay, they're going to make a token. Good value there with Magda. Ranger. Okay. Resolve. You can probably give that haste. They have 3, 4. Nice. Okay. Pass. Okay. Block. We're going to activate the ability. We're going to get rid of the Innkeeper. And we're going to remove... We'll get Play with Fire out of that. I don't know how much reanimating they can do with Gruul, but they might have, that adversary that allows them to, to get other stuff. So we'll see. All right. There's the gold span. I'm going to say... Alright, so let's do this. Let's attack with both. And we'll see how they go about it. We're going to get our 5/5 here. Maybe they think that we have like a meat hook or something like that. I don't even know. We're going to add as much red as possible. Next. Maybe he'll block with the Stormseeker. He blocks with Magda. Okay. So we're gonna do this. We don't even need to do a dragon. Does he have a... Oh, he's just gonna tap it to make that token while he can. And other mana. So they do have 3 mana available technically in this step. That's decent value. Okay, we hit for 5. We're going to drop our own Stormseeker. Pass the turn. If he wants to hit us for 3 or 4 with this Stormseeker, we don't have any need to block, so we'll probably be alright there. Leveled it up to class 3. 3 mana available. 4 if he wants. If they want. Tovalar. Pretty good. Give Tovalar haste. Solid. And he's going to put the counter here. Yep. Get some decent pressure on me, honestly. Yeah, we'll let him draw 2 cards. I'm not too worried about it. I'm really not. So. Okay. Beautiful. Yep. Cold span. This is close to lethal. So what do they have? That's 6, 7 damage, and then they can pump something. I'd like to leave 1 blocker, but I'm gonna get through here. 1, 2, 3. Gonna get rid of Magda. Make a token. Next. He's gonna block the gold span. Okay. Okay. We'll take him down to 6. See if they have any removal. That'll be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can do 6. They can do 10 damage if they pump Tovalar or pump the Storm up to 10. But I mean, we're going to hopefully be able to block something. They're going to get another counter too. I want to say we have lethal. Oh, I forgot about the +1. We'll see what happens. Okay. I think as long as we can block one of them, we're okay. Hopefully they don't have like a burn down the house or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we'll see. Chose not to use Tovalar's ability. That's interesting. All right, opponent scoops. We got lucky right there. We got lucky. All right, so we were able to get a decent win rate with the Jund deck. I still think that there's a little bit of jank to it, but it's really fun to play. I think it's cool to mix up the werewolves and the vampires and the dragons at the same time. I think we kind of get the best of all worlds there. So I think it can, really go off and be a competitive deck, in some other play queue matches that I've had. I mean, I've had people, forfeit pretty quickly, but I think it might be good in the lower levels of, of ranked play. Gold, maybe some platinum. But once you get into diamond, I don't know if it stays competitive at that point. So we'll see. But yeah, I think it's a fun deck to play. Let me know if you guys would have any suggestions of things that you think we should add to it. Always open to any suggestions. I personally have really only been back into Magic since like June, so I'm still learning all the cards that have come out, you know what I mean, since I took my hiatus in like 2014. So I still have a lot to learn. I'm still learning as we go, and I'm trying to get better every day. So if there's anything that you guys think we should add, I'm open to any suggestions. And I think what we have is good. I think it could always be better. So feel free to comment with anything that you think we should add. And if you found some value in this video, I just ask that you please, give the video a thumbs up. Try to support the channel in any way possible. So anything you guys can do to support, I always appreciate it. Even if it is just watching the video, that's still appreciated. So thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Feel free to check us out on Twitch or our untapped.gg link to check out, the stats for our decks as we go along. And if anybody ever wants to add me on Arena, that's okay too. But otherwise, I'm going to head out for today, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I will free myself from you, yeah.